All right, guys, let's do it. We now have our ice beam. So let's go to... We go to this little ice beam spot right next to us over here, right? Okay, we got an ice door nearby. Okay, ice door, ice puzzle. Alright, here we go. Take a look. Okay. Easy. Easy ice puzzle. Let's move. Okay, so our next step is going to be going back to Volt Forge right now. Yeah, we gotta go to Volt Forge. This is the... Oh my gosh, I'm getting turned around over here. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 rooms this way. We gotta go to Volt Forge because now that we have Speedball, we can access the Speedball terminal and get an upgrade for our Viola Suit. And then by doing that, we should be able to get that, use that upgrade, and head on over to Flare Pool next. Flare Pool is going to be the next dungeon. So we've already done Fury Green, we've already done Ice Belt, and Volt Forge. Yeah, Fury Green, Volt Forge, Ice Belt. We've done 3 of the dungeons. The last 2. And then we're pretty much done with the game. There's only 2 more big dungeons. Alright, here we go. Alright, back to Volt Forge. It's gonna be straight down this way. Now, essentially, we could go to every single one of the shrines. Not every single one, I'm sorry. We can go to the Ice Shrine and then, like, the final Fire Shrine and have an easier time. But I don't really want to go exploring in the desert yet. I'll save that for when we have to go around mandatorily collecting all the green crystals. Alright, here we go. Almost there. Here we go. Oof, nailed it. I don't think there's anything in this area. Okay, Volt Forge, here we go. Volt Forge suit upgrade. I think that's in Tower 1 or 2 or 3. We'll do a lap around and we'll see what's up. Yeah, let's get out of here. No, I don't think this is it. Yeah, let's go take a look at Tower number 2. It is not Tower 2, it is Tower 3. Okay, we're going to Tower 3. Bring it on. Getting some shot ammo. Might as well. Don't need health. Here we go. Alright, the game making us go all the way back to Volt Forge for 1 suit upgrade. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so now we have the next dungeon to go through, which is going to be Flare Pool. Iceman. Let's see, the shrines. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the Viola suit. So now we can go on top of the... We can go on top of lava now, which is really good. So let's get out of here. One more, and then we're going to head back to Tower number 1 and dip out. I mean, I'm here, we might as well. That was easy. Jumping on top of Viola for that one? Heck yeah. Alright, get some missiles, man. I'm out. What's that? I have to do this. And I can't? Oh, I can? Destroying this thing with Viola was the coolest thing ever. I cannot believe that right now. Yeah, in my normal playthrough, I hopped off of Viola and did the whole psychic through the 3 beams. Cool, man. I'm into it. I thought that all the little drones would, like, block us from doing that. But no, dude, we pulled it off. That was really cool. Alright, Flare Pool, let's go. Let's get out of town. Okay, to the Flare Pool. The exact same way we did before. Just turning straight to the east. And blasting over the canyon and heading on over that way. I'll pick up any green crystals if we see them. If not, not a big deal. Yeah, kind of worried about these guys. Because they are going to hurt a lot. There we go. Hey, made the evil Knievel jump. This guy's still here. Oh no, that's not a shrine. It's not worth going to. Yeah, those little areas aren't worth looking at right now. Simply because they're for like later on in the game. Yeah, here we go. Not too bad. There we go. We got that ability now to spin around and boost. Oh yeah, it's gonna launch us all the way over here. Dink. This is a big upgrade, by the way. This isn't a regular one. This is worth 20. Yeah, take that. That's easy. Well, it's literally an offshoot, like a 1 minute offshoot away from where we're going. And then this over here is a scan that we will need. It's a little cutscene. Might as well do it. Okay, cool. In the volcano, we discovered green energy, which we were able to refine and use to shower the land and trigger an explosion of flora and fauna growth. But there was a tragedy we did not foresee. We were hunted to the brink of extinction. With nowhere else to hide, the last surviving 13 Lemoran took refuge in Chrono Tower. Okay, so yeah, I guess the story's kind of coming together now. The Lemoran come over this way. They find out that the green energy that is inside the volcano is... Oh, there's a threat. Hold on. Can you not? Thank you. So they find out that there's a threat in the... sorry, there's a green energy in the volcano. They think that it'll bring a lot of life to the desert. Unfortunately, when they launched the green energy rockets into the sky and caused the green energy rain, it turned their own people into the grievers, into the monsters. And then, in order to try to get them, in order to try to revert them back, they brought them into the ice belt to try to do experiments on them to see what they could do regarding reversing what had happened. If that's what I'm getting with the story. Okay, well, welcome to the fire area. Let's see what's gonna happen inside here. So I guess that turns off the lava that's flowing over that way, so we can easily come right back. Okay, it's fair. Anyone else want some of this? Now that we have the ability to cross the lava lake, we can go through and do this full dungeon. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's definitely something glowing over there. I don't know what it is. Aren't there like lava monsters? There aren't. Okay, fair. Okay, we don't have Spider Ball. Let's see what this is. I don't know if this brings us all the way back. Oh, it gives us a power-up along the way, which is just another shot expansion. Great. Yeah, we'll take those. We absolutely take those. And it brings us right back. Yeah, there's no monsters in this lake, which is kind of weird. I totally thought there was. Yeah, I've got like 100 of these shots, so let's do the Fire Temple really quick and go from there. Fire Temple should be pretty easy. We got 100 shots. We got about 4 extra energy tanks. Okay, we got a beacon. Looks like someone needs our help. Let's take a look. All the way right there. Ding, ding, ding. Not too bad. Not far away at all. Okay, that's a one-way door. What? What's gonna break this then? Oh, become highly flammable over time. Cool. Never really had to do that. Unless it's like a spider web, huh? Okay, we got Morph Ball. We got this little panel open over here. Let's take a look. Love it. Love it. Let's take a look. Where are we going? Yeah, nowhere yet. Okay, the little baby drones are here. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. Hold on, I gotta stay moving, I gotta stay moving. No, wait, what the heck? No, no, no. Oh, there's a Lamorne beam turret? Oh, that's not just any... That's not just any little thing that's destroying me. That's a beam turret. That would have taken like 70 or 80 damage had I eaten a shot. Okay, crack window. We know what to do with that. Break that open. There's a full-on half pipe over here. So half pipe into spider ball gets you something right over that way. We don't have spider ball, so we're just gonna have to half pipe into moving forward with progression. Yeah, spider ball is gonna be coming a little bit later. Actually, a lot of it later. Let's take a look. Here we go. Pop this open. Okay, lots of things to scan. So one way back. Recall terminal. Okay, lasso lock. We could pull this open right now if we wanted. Trust it'll help us go on the way back. Don't see any other biology to scan, so we're gonna move forward. Let's look. Well, these are like 3D scanner bots. I'm not quite sure what they do, but yeah, I don't want to be 3D scanned, sorry. Ooh. Let's take a look. Main generators. Yeah, tell me what that is. Oh, okay. Big boy, maybe aim for a headshot. Heavy. Whoa, heavy maintenance tank. Yep, stronger. Oh gosh, that took 40 damage. Thank you, clown. I mean, I can just burn all this into it. I'm kind of aiming for the head. Okay, rude. Yeah, very rude. I tried to aim for headshots, but yeah, I don't know. This is giving us a save station. Great. Okay, that's just a regular old droid. This is green energy. The heck? Yo, okay. Processing tank terminal. Do I have this one? That's a beam turret. So you can freeze a beam turret and then hit it with a rocket, which is like the 1-2 Metroid Prime punch. It's a very classic combo. I remember doing that a lot in like regular Metroid Prime, where you ice them, you freeze them, and then you shatter them with a regular missile. It's so good. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so we made it to save station. Awesome. Let's take a look. This is a thunder blocker, and then just doorways this way, so we could just kind of walk across and see what's up. Green energy pipes, man. Lava transport. Okay, shutter. This is probably not going to open for us yet. Ooh, big old generator. Yeah. Do something with it. I don't know if we have access to this area yet. This is an electric lock unit, and this shutter is not doing anything. And I don't... Oh, never mind. Okay, this just automatically opens when we're near it. Holy cow. Okay. Okay, we made it.
Identify yourself.
You don't know this outfit? What am I, Dark Samus? Who do you think I am?
You're Samus.
The Duke.
There were dozens of higher priority targets back at base. I doubt Fed Command would post their best hunter to rescue duty. We are stranded. I've been trying to figure out a way out of this room. My problem is that boiler is putting off enough heat to turn me into casserole. I got a hunch these consoles are connected to it, but the encryption on them is beyond anything I've seen. Something tells me that's not an issue for you. Maybe we can turn the boiler off. I'd appreciate the assist. I'm Sergeant Ezra Duke, by the way.
All right, Duke. What's up, man? He's a mandatory scan. We will need his scan, so don't forget to get him. Ezra Duke. All right, Duke. All right, so we're gonna go turn off the generator. This is our first time where we actually get to meet up with this guy, which is kind of fun. He's a decent character. He's a decent character. He doesn't get too much character development in this game.
Something happened.
Must be nice.
Just need to get in there and shut off the heat.
Dude. I can't believe how much health I lost. I got burnt twice. That took over 100 damage apiece.
Huh. Thank you. Temperature dropping.
Okay. Thanks, man. I'll take this.
I'll follow you.
I don't actually know where we're headed. Oh, we're going this way, I guess. Let's take a look, man. Okay, I don't have Thunder Blocker, and I don't have any of those. So I guess we're gonna head back out this way. And maybe go to the save, because I need 200 health back. Dude, get fried. 50 damage.
Is that
Hello, come in.
Armstrong? Armstrong, do you read me?
Sarge, finally. I was starting to think I'd never break through the interference.
Well, I can read you loud and clear now, Private. Hopefully the signal will hold. Are you all right? Where are you?
I'm stuck. Not sure where, but there's a hologram in here with me. Looks like a cannon? I'm in a compartment on its south side.
Are you safe?
I should be. For now.
Hold tight. We'll find you.
Over and out.
That doesn't sound good. We need to find Armstrong.
Dang. Samus's cold shoulder. Samus says nothing. Just turns around. Doesn't consent to it. Nothing. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go get some health right over this way because I got roasted.
Oh, come on. They got turrets in here too.
I got roasted, but I was able to like zip past the turret really quick and not take any more damage. So we should be fine. Okay, we're gonna keep on going.
Takes more than that to bring me down.
Takes more than that to bring me down.